Hello ladies and welcome to Lipstick Sister. My name is Hensi Morris.
And my name is Tere Marin.
And today is a really special show because we have somebody amazing that I love and I trust, April Beyer. Hi.
Hello April, and this is such an interesting issue, theme, because we've seen it on TV and there's like a lot of things going on with matchmaking.
Well, it's so fascinating because I've been doing this for 13 years and when I first started out in the industry, nobody knew what matchmaking was. This was sort of like an old idea.
I know.
And now it's become not only acceptable, but it's now something that it is like the go-to
Necessary.
So,
the necessary thing for people, especially in the bigger cities, because they're having such a hard time.
the big
connecting.
question here is about matchmaking. Does it work?
Well, yes. As a matchmaker, I want people to find themselves first, and then I want them to find the person that is right for them. I would say 15% of my work is pre-date and 75% of my work is after the date. I can't tell you how many couples went on a first date and said, "Oh, April, you know, he's great.
He's dreamy.
He's
Yeah.
nice, but, you know, he's just not for me. I felt like we were just really good friends." And I pushed and really pushed to get them to that second date. And then I'm getting an email the next day saying, "Thank you, April." The kind of client I look for is, yes, they must be mature, they must be relationship ready, they must know what they want, but they have to be open. They have to give me a little bit of latitude.
I know.
Because this isn't about, you know, giving me an order form and saying, "Please find my wife."
hamburger with tomato and
Exactly. At least a little bit of control. To
So
do this.
April, after 13 or 15, I guess, years of doing this, you should have some tips, like some easy,
quick
tips,
tips.
like
Quick
yeah, for single girls as me, like what are the common mistakes single people make?
I think women tend to listen to that popular dating advice,
Ooh.
and what they're doing is
What
they're painting things on. So they think that there's this this idea of who they should be to date. That dating is a behavior to learn. It is not. You want to be as authentic and present and vulnerable as possible. Date one, 5 minutes in, because when we're talking about marriage-minded men, relationship-ready guys, busy men. You know, they want
They
to
want the
connect.
real thing.
They
Yeah.
don't want to
Instant,
chase.
yeah.
So I don't like this idea that women are
They wanna
behaving
connect
mysterious.
and chase.
So I think women are trying to be mysterious. You don't want to try
Don't
to be
be
mysterious.
mysterious, ladies. In bed, you can be like mysterious and like.
Well, that's a
seductive.
whole different subject.
Stay tuned for the mysterious.
Okay. We'll have another Lipstick Sister
whole other
episode.
show.
No, I think honestly, I think in or out of bed, you gotta ask for what you want. You gotta
Yeah.
be who you are, because it's the quickest path to finding what you need and the person that's right for you. So I think another mistake that singles make is that they think that a date is for information gathering.
Oh
That's
yeah.
not what a date
Were
is
you
for.
married
Yeah.
before? Why? Why did you divorce? How
Yeah.
many kids do you
Yeah.
have? Are they nice?
It becomes like an interview more
It
than a
becomes
date,
an interview.
right?
It
You're,
becomes
like,
an
doing
interview.
this
And there's nothing wrong with sharing. You know, I'm a big believer in sharing and putting it out on the table. There's nothing wrong with sharing where you've been, but it's how you share,
I know.
right? This isn't about game playing and pretending to be somebody that you're not, because the women that have gotten married the quickest through me, and if I look at all the women that have married my clients, they were feminine, they were bright, they were warm, they were real, and they allowed themselves to kind of just be an open book.
Yeah.
Marriage-minded men want the open
Yes,
book.
absolutely.
My number one tip that I can give women is to really get in touch with that vulnerability. But if you look up vulnerability in the dictionary, it means that you are open to harm from someone. That's actually not true. When you're dating smart, and I teach a smart, sexy, soulful dating course, when you're dating smart and you know what you're doing, then you can allow yourself to be really open and vulnerable. You
Yeah.
could say, you know, that marriage wasn't for me. I was a different person when I chose him. I've learned so much, and I'm ready for something better now, which is why I'm here with you. Like right away, you've now solved the past, right? You've let him know, you've let him in, instead of saying, "Well, I don't want to talk about my ex."
So April, thank you so much for being here today. It was so amazing.
It was. We're so ready to learn. Sometimes we get or we think we know everything about dating, and we don't.
Yeah,
so
we
thank
don't.
you. Thank you
Thanks,
very much.
ladies.
So
Thank
ladies,
you.
please make sure to check out her websites if you have any questions, if you want to fill out a profile, and make sure to tune in next week. We'll have a new member of Lipstick Sister talking about who they are and what they do. And remember, There's nothing a little lipstick can't fix. Stay tuned.